She is a Puerto Rican actress, model, and former Miss Universe. She is known around the world for her accomplishments, but today we're highlighting a more personal chapter of her life. Dayanara Torres is a stage 3 melanoma survivor, and she joins me now to reflect on that journey and share an important message with everybody at home. Dayanara, thank you so much for joining us.
My pleasure. So happy to be here.
Well, tell me, how did melanoma change your life?
Completely. I mean, the fact that no human being ever wants to hear the word cancer. When it happened to me, I was in complete shock. I had no idea about what was going into my body. I thought, like many people that are so wrong with their knowledge about the melanoma cancer, thinking that is a cancer that is easy, that is easy to fix, get the little piece out if it's a mole. It is not like that. I waited way too long to find out mine. Because one, I'm a mom, so I'm always taking care of everybody else and my kids. It was in the back of my leg, so I'm not seeing it all the time. So like almost 7 years passed when I actually went to check it, and it was already on my lymph nodes. So that's why it's stage 3. It was so important for me to speak about it. I could have just taken it private and with my family and deal with it, you know, closed doors, but I decided to talk about it because I was learning in the process. I was learning so much. I was so wrong, like so many people thinking that it was not scary or not dangerous, when it's one of the worst, because once it reaches the lymph nodes, it can go to any organ it pleases. And so I decided to talk about it. I posted every single treatment of my year of treatments. They were very hard, but I knew that by saying stuff like that, by being in front of the camera, by using my platform, my Instagram, people, and so many people went to check themselves. It was amazing because I knew that somehow I was helping other people, you know, live. And actually an uncle of mine found something like a basal carcinoma. So many people, and even the offices of dermatologists got filled with people doing appointments because they saw my story and decided to check on their skin.
And that was being called the Dayanara effect. Because you encourage Latinos and Hispanics to get screened. Why do you think that as Hispanics,
I don't know.
People think
I think we,
okay.
I don't know, maybe, you know, I'm from Puerto Rico. We're from Puerto Rico.
Exactly.
It's an island. Like you're thinking you're strong enough or you're tough enough. Like that's not gonna happen to you. It happens to darker skin. It happened to me, light skin. I'm never in the sun. I was not a person to go tan and be hours in the sun. I was very, you know, in the shade. Sun is not my friend. Let's put it that way. It's always not being my friend. And it happened to me. I don't know. I just think that people just need to, you know, check themselves and think about it, because if you catch it on time, you can survive it. So it's the most important thing. But yeah, I think Latinos started to pay attention more now these recent years than before.
You've recently partnered with Coolibar, which is redefining the traditional black ribbon, as we know, for awareness for melanoma.
Yes.
How does fashion and beauty play in the role of skin cancer awareness?
Well, it's two different stories. Porque 2018-19, when I was diagnosed, I started using Coolibar, and they started sending me a bunch of stuff in LA and to my family in Puerto Rico, in Miami. I love the story behind it. I love that, you know, with this type of material, you're already protecting your skin. The hats, the pants, the people that are outside. So when they told me this year that to do this partnership, I'm like, absolutely. I always wanted to do it. Every single treatment I did back in 2020, 2019, I was wearing their shirt for every treatment because it was Be Brave. They were always in charge to doing that logo. And it's the strength of the melanoma. Now, about the black ribbon, from the very beginning, when they first told me cancer, and first of all, it was shocking. I had to process it first, then tell my kids when I was already okay with it, with the news. I looked at the ribbon. I'm like, what color is melanoma? And it's black. And I'm like, why is it black? It's like nobody died. I'm not dead. I'm very much alive. I actually survived. I'm a survivor. It's victory for me. Like, I would never wear a black ribbon. And so I did a petition back in those days for people to sign and try to change it. When I started talking to Coolibar, they were like, is there anything you wanted to do? And I'm like, yes, I want to change that. And so we actually did this month, which is also May, is Melanoma Awareness Month. We're using the blue, which is the color of Coolibar, instead of the black, and hopefully it's changed forever, because nobody wants to wear a black ribbon ever.
Your story, you've lived such a public life, but what you went through in your journey was so private. What do you hope that somebody takes from your story and from your health journey?
You know, like I said, I could have not speak about it, and I just needed to spread the word. I knew that somehow, someone, at some point in my life, I knew that a mole that looked weird was a bad thing. So I heard it somewhere. So I knew that by me speaking, and people paying attention, somebody was gonna save their life and go check. And if you have a doubt on something, you're the person that knows your skin the most. You know exactly what was there, what wasn't. You go to a doctor. If you have a doubt, don't ask me. Don't ask anybody. Just do the appointment, do your cita, with your doctor. And if it's nothing, thank God. But if it is, with time, you can survive this, but it's definitely a journey that I learned so much. My family, we're not only the ones going through cancer, your family too. Right. My kids, I'm getting a little choked up, but yeah, it's tough.
It's tough, but you're tougher.
Yes, and I survived.
You did, and you're sharing your story, and you're going to be able to help other people get through it as well.
Absolutely.
Dayanara, your outfit is just beautiful,
Thank you.
and to know that it's sun-safe approved.
You're completely safe. Your pants, people that are out, in the sun all the time, sports, fishing, lo que sea. Coolibar has the line is so big and so beautiful too. This is this is super cute. But it's like bathing suits, it's cover-ups, it's hats and sunglasses, everything to protect yourself. And why not? If you have to do it anyways, every day, do it with your clothing too.
That's right.
So that can help.
Thank you. Listen and go get your checkups for sure. That's the hardest part for so many people.
Absolutely.
Is just getting into the dermatologist's office.
Just do it. Definitely.
Dayanara Torres, thank you.
My pleasure.